Hey guys, welcome to another match in the 70-star Division 2 League. We got a match between JMill and SuperViper today, and I am commentating all by myself. We've got JMill and Viper actually racing live today, not pre-recorded, they're ready to go. They're going to count down from Milo, and we're going to be off. So, pretty quick introduction. Viper and JMill both have 49s, but JMill's 49 is on emulator. He is more used to the Xbox controller, which is actually pretty decent for Mario once you get used to it. I think it just takes a lot of time to get a feel for like how to change angles properly and all that. But without notches, like I think it kind of gives you some extra versatility when you're used to it and you can find the good angles anyway. So that's just kind of how he's learned to play the game. N64 though, he can still do all right, but he has said he's feeling like he's gonna get clapped today. No cam for Viper. We'll see JMill kind of vape ganging out here. That's really impressive on his part. Oh, that's no camera magic. He's just out here vaping in the intro. Alright, so we've got Viper getting that lack 2. No ground pound, okay. And that's not going to work. So JMill off to a nice lead here. Viper, accidental like ground pound would just mean you pressed A and Z like on the same frame rather than Z before A or something along those lines. So a really easy to make error. Would cost him about 9 seconds. Right, so JMill gonna get most of the way through this bomb before Viper gets into the stage here. We'll see if we can grab the bomb. And that's a big bomb. Interesting angle, but it worked. So he's gonna capitalize on that time save. I'm kind of surprised it made it into the cage. Usually people turn the camera like Viper did there. Alright, Whomp's 9 for JMill. I believe Viper should also be doing Whomp's 9. Alright, got a guess for the slide time. Go ahead and throw it in the chat. I'm going to say a 12-8 for JMill, 12-7 for Viper. Kind of middle of the road here. But also, it can be a good bit worse with not much having. That's probably going to be like a 13 flat. Oh, there we go. I've seen too many slides in my lifetime, perhaps. Viper probably going to be like a 13-1 or 13-0. 13-0 as well. So breaking even here. Nothing too spectacular. JMill saving. I'll have to see if he wants to do that on the other stars, or if that's only for this one, since he can't really do the menu tech. You know, I suggested mostly as a meme, but menu glitch or tech isn't like that good of a nick, so we should like come up with a better one. And here we can just call it like ISG for instant menu glitch, because that wouldn't be confused. JMill going for Canless first of all. That's a pretty common start, just but he's gonna fall off the wooden plank. Getting back up here now. Nice time save for Viper. So he didn't want to go for Wild Blue there. He decided to go all the way back around, but he made it. Viper making Alice like a second after that, so that really took a lot of JMill's lead out. We'll see if JMill wants to go for his other. Okay, Viper's doing 100 coin. JMill's doing Alice. Viper here, nice jump dive off the slope as you go down. Really unnecessary for this kind of comfy side. Oh, he just grabbed the Wild Blue Star. That's another mistake. Kind of canceling out what JMill did earlier. That's going to lose him about 7 seconds. Which I would say is about what JMill lost on his missed canless attempt. Looks like Viper might have had some internet issues because JMill's going strong. And he He's hitting that victory vape again, although not really a victory yet. All right, we're definitely gonna have to. Okay, there we go. Oh, Thief Bug, thank you for the 72 viewer. Hope you're doing all right today. Hope your stream went well. Everybody, we are in a Division 2 SM64 70-star race, and it's gonna be JMill Gaming on the right, SuperViper on the left, although it's debatable whether he is anywhere at this point. He says his internet died, and, you know, OBS has lost the stream. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen here. Seems like everyone's got internet issues. Like Milo, who's been doing the restreaming, like his internet has been, I'm sure you're aware, like a lot worse than the last couple days for some strange reason. But Viper's gonna have to either give JMill the W or he's gonna have to start over, I think. Unless JMill agrees to restart as well, but I don't really know what he's thinking right now. I don't even have internet. I'm just communicating through telepathy right now. But like, my situation is that I just can't use Ethernet, which makes my big beautiful desktop computer pretty much not useless, but very limited in what I can do because I don't have a Wi-Fi card in it. I just prefer Ethernet that much. So we're gonna see if JMill wants to agree to the restart. Discord ping like an MF. Looks like JMill is gonna go ahead and restart or something. Getting that cool, like I think it's like you land in a water plane or something like that. Yeah.
Mamma mia! It's me, Mario.
And runners taking a little timer restart. Okay. You know, there was like a Family Guy sketch that was like a baseball game that was getting rained out, and it was like satirical of like the baseball commentators. And what they do is, like, from my limited experience with watching like real sports ball, like I can say that a lot of what they do, they just kind of sit there, let the ambience play, which there isn't any because this is Mario. They just kind of sit there, and then like every 5 seconds they'll like say someone's name. You know, it's like, you know, Babe Ruth getting checked out by the trainer, you know, whatever. And then like that's just how they fill time for like 20 minutes or something. Actually, it wasn't that one. There was one talking about the history of the word tarpulin. Anyway, we're back in the race. Timer restarted. Everyone, fresh eyes. I hope. OBS functioning properly. So JMill was on a decent start. We'll see if he can repeat that. Viper, meanwhile, had messed up his lack to skip, and also grabbed the Wild Blue Star on 100 coin. So he was definitely down like 10 seconds at the point of restart. Alright, both of them different approaches to Lactu Skip, but getting them properly. The Viper getting through the door just a little bit quicker. JMill took a a bit of a straighter approach. And then entering bomb on battlefield, going for bomb clip yet again. It's gonna be just a matter of whether they grab a big bomb or not. Although there is, you can tell between someone who does this star really well and someone who doesn't. So like Viper here doing like some little short hops and trying to strafe in midair with the bomb. You know, not too slow. JMill also getting a big bomb. You kind of want to jump with the bomb, then change camera before actually getting the correct angle. That way you actually throw it in your direct lane of the star and then you backflip. It's a bit faster. And you can even bomb clip with the backflip itself, so you don't even need to punch and throw. But it's a lot harder because you need to be pretty much perfectly straight or it won't work. What happened was SuperViper's internet took a ballistic missile, and he just went out and fixed it real quick, but now we're good. Side guesses. 12.0. Crap. 8 is close to 0. Pog. Alright, heading into Whomps. Viper maybe a second ahead. Alright. Time to nitpick at everything they do in Whomps because, as we all know, speedrunners are perfect, and we only continue runs that are perfect out of Whomps, so anything not perfect is like that dust and that punch. Like, can you believe this, guys? Like, what's he even doing? JMill getting canonless. Could have done OG though, would have been a bit faster. Like, step it up if you're for reals. Alright, enough for that. Second star for each. Viper looking like he's going for that 100 coin again. This is where he messed up previously. He grabbed the Wild Blue Star, which is, a fairly, understandable mistake since you really do come close to it right here. You're gonna actually brush up on the side of the ledge when you double jump. Like that, getting around it. And JMill getting outlist as well, so not bad. He, kind of made up what he messed up last time, which is falling off trying to get up to the canvas spot. So both of them having a bit of a better run so far. Viper quite a dusty bar in this 100 coin, losing a lot of time on these islands. Taking quite a bit of time to do these side flips as well. You can really rush it if you're going ham. After JMill to do his side flip double jump kick, nice. And this movement, right there with the kick and double jump dive does take a while to get used to, but most of these runners pretty much pro at it right now. We're gonna wrap up that 100 coin, and JMill, though he's got a bad angle, you can see it on his face. He's not expecting that mistake to happen now, and doing a nice backup here. You don't want to actually go too far. He was smart to ledge grab, because otherwise you could bonk and fall back down. Alright, wrapping it up anyway. Missing that red, but barely actually getting that jump to grab it. Gonna get pushed up off by the giant eyeball concrete block, and Viper getting canless in the meantime. So decent lead for Viper, not really making any mistakes this time around. JMill, pretty much the same kind of run as last time. Got that like 10-ish second mistake there, falling down, but able to back it up. Viper Wild Blue, nothing special there. JMill on the kind of CF Wild Blue grind with a dive there. So like the dive is It's a bit faster than the sidekick, but it's slower because you have to go around the pole in a way that, you know, takes time. So it's only really faster for the single jump wall kick wild blue, which is a lot harder and not really notched well. Alright, good Whomp fight for Viper. And then we're gonna approach this big fella. You know, Liam King's emotes, I didn't realize they're, I mean, at first, obviously I know now, but they're like, you know, homemade drawings of like the Whomp. And I didn't realize he had these massive purple like balloons on his hands pretty much. It was so weird. But yeah, he's kind of an oddly shaped individual. Really good Whomps for Viper, 647. It's like, you know, good 15-20 seconds better than he was on pace for last race. And JMill getting about 15 seconds behind. Low 7-minute times, not the best, but I think that's more than good enough to continue. Although JMill has said quite a bit, he's a momentum player. If he's playing bad, it's hard to turn that around and play good. So we're going to see if he can make up some time over Viper here. Or Viper will even give him anything to work with. I'm going to say like a 12-9 on the slide. That was a nice bump, probably 12-7. Okay. Maybe he lost time somewhere else. But good stuff there. Come on, I'm going to say 12-8. Yep, okay. Saving that 0.1 is what he needs to get back in the race. Viper looking a bit hesitant on these wing cab red coins, but he's kind of got back in his rhythm. Nice arc here for the third pair. And lost a bit of speed early on, but was able to do the rest pretty strong. There's a bug flying around my head. About the same for JMill. Solid. And he's going to do that quick double jump dive to grab the star, skipping the text that comes from hitting the switch. Right here in Dark World is one place where a lot of early runs have died. All the Bowser stages are pretty tough. I'd say this is the least tough of the three, but that doesn't mean it's completely safe either. SuperViper getting over the elevators. JMill hot on his heels. Thank you for the subscription. Smallland. Okay, I know who Smallland is. It's Mike. It's C Kiddo. Okay. JMill and Viper getting 6 cycles. And good movement from both. SuperViper. Very on point though, but not enough speed. He's gonna dive back into the tail now. JMill, oh, he's trying to go for a quick grab. Bowser actually dancing on him. Trying to throw in the BM, and JMill catching up quite a bit, although he misses the throw. Quicker regrab, and that's maybe down to a 5-second lead. And a bit more than that, but less than 10. Oh yeah, shout out to EVM reminding me you have September coming. So if you guys like flaming clocks or syncs, or perhaps our GSA hands emote, which I kind of like, although it isn't one of the most commonly used ones, I think it's pretty good. You can give us that like half price sub, easy peasy. Nice sky jump for Viper, although it looks like he held A for too long and lost a lot of his speed because he had a pretty fast triple jump. JMill as well, he has like no speed. Oh my god. Okay. Kind of surprised by that one. SuperViper entering the painting at 11:19. GSA at 11:26 and not 0.9. Okay. Viper wall kick safe strat. He also goes for this triple jump, which is kind of nice. It looks like you go through the fence, which you kind of do, but he's missed the wall kick. So JMill has some time save. Can he take the lead? He can. Here we go. All of a sudden, it's been flipped around. Vape is king, I suppose. Interesting movement for the Penguin. Now they're kind of synced since JMill took a little while longer to get there. Viper coming and talking to the Penguin at exactly the same time. If you had your syncing mode, you could have used it. But you know what? That's what the sub is for. You might want to smash that sub button so you don't miss your next opportunity to toss down the GSA thing. Here we go. That was pretty nuts. Viper a little bit more efficient in the between star action, but then catching the tree. It is not Christmas time yet. It is in fact middle of August, late August actually. So, it's not the time. JMill gonna take that time save and put it in the bag. And he's a couple seconds ahead. So both of them doing CCM 17. Worth mentioning that they're not going to race the Penguin. Now in our next match, we have Sextil versus Blue Bob, where Sextil is almost certainly going to be going for the Penguins. Okay, Viper missed. Did he miss an extra coin? I think he did. He's going to have to get an extra backup. It's going to give JMill a bit more of a boost. Coming out of lobby. I can help you sympathize that the frames have been down the whole time, but all you gotta know is that they made it through the slide, and they're both wrapping up their 100 coins. JMill 1350 here. Maybe I should do like a radio broadcast where I literally try to like mention everything that's going on. Alright, let's go JMill. Taking to that door on the left to go down to Big Boo's haunt. Doing these two dives in the room as he chases the Big Boo out the door into the courtyard where the several Boos are waiting to meet him. But he's only interested in the one that has the cage. He's doing a long jump and a dive, ground pounding to kill the Boo here. To get into the cage, which is the substitute for the painting here. Viper doing the same kind of movement. Not very optimal here, but they're both going to be entering BBH, going for the Big Boo's balcony star. I assume, no, JMill haunted books. So a bit of an odd choice. He did the side flip off a near wall above the door and a big side flip into the star after he did the double jump kick across the gap. Viper also doing haunted books as well. He's going to nail that star a little bit more cleanly though, making up some time against JMill, but still behind by like 3 or so seconds. More like 5, I would say. JMill, decent re-entry here, doing a ground pound to kill the Boo. It's a bit faster if you can do it with a dive or something like that. And they're both doing Big Boo's balcony now. This is one star that can be pretty tough to do efficiently, especially because of stuff like clipping that fence, getting a nice angle on the side flip wall kick in the second room to get on the higher floor, and JMill nice angle on the long jump to get onto the Big Boo's balcony. He is knocking with the long jump shot, punching him way over to the right. Viper getting up there as well. JMill third hit, pretty clean. Viper coming out here to fight the Boo. Also in live 2 cam, it's a bit more efficient to do this in Mario cam. Also can save a little bit of lag if you kind of flick back and forth on the correct, I don't even know, just at the right time. But they're both going to be heading into SSL with a decent pace. Nothing crazy, but nothing too bad. At least in the first 15 minutes of the run. Alright, JMill going for that castle and going around the curved kind of basement hallway there to get to the small wooden door that leads out into the open basement with the water. Both of them catching MIPS. JMill big jump into the star. Viper also grabbing him. English text for both. Slow bunny. JMill into SSL at 16:17. Viper gonna be grabbing this MIPS star, heading in at a 16:24. For 7 seconds. JMill medium bomb. He's going for a plus anyway, but this is a bad angle. He's too far to the right. He recognizes, lets the bomb blow, but he's kind of getting sucked up by the quicksand. Can't kick out of it. And Viper's lost his bomb as well. I think it just blew up on him. JMill's going to be going for that backflip by long jumping off of the side of the frontmost pillar. Viper getting that wild blue back. I mean, trying to top the pyramid back up as well. So they're both losing quite a bit of time to their first pillarless attempt. JMill only about 5 or less seconds ahead. So second attempt for both. The Viper right on his heels now. He's never really gone away. I guess Vipers probably would hang out around your heels because they are reptiles and snakes. That's besides the point. I don't know if Vipers are technically snakes, but they belong to that same family. Viper double press going for that. Oh, he missed a dive rollout here. Going to do some cyclic backups on the moving sand chute, and you know it'll kind of bog you down if you don't keep moving and staying in the air. JMill Tomoples, here we go. Big bomb. No, not able to get that double jump. The bomb blew up. Oh, and that's a death. He tried to do that long jump off of the side of the pillar once again like he did for the first star, but this time he was too low. It actually he just lost himself in the quicksand. Viper trying to get this second plus here. Is that a big bomb? I'm not really sure. It looks like it. No, it's not. It's a medium bomb. And that's blown up. Viper also bonking on that box. He tried to jump out of that butt slide. He's got to be careful not to back here going for talons. JMill doing a talons backup as well. This is going pretty bad for both of them. I don't know if they want to attempt the second pillarless. Viper and JMill getting that started almost exactly at the same time. Well, there is a bit of a difference here. Actually, no, they have the same star left to do. I don't know if a JMill went for secrets, though. I think he just got the one at the top of the pyramid. So Viper is in the lead despite the relative sink. Both of them getting a big bomb. Both of them getting these ground pounds. Viper lets you jump, going behind the fence, clipping through, but not going into the bottom entrance where you go for topless. So kind of saved by that. Long jumping into the star. JMill coming down for the secrets in the pyramid. Gotta watch the camera here. Better movement than Viper actually naming the rollouts on the ground. 2 more dive rollouts to get around the horizontal of the U. And heading back the other way, gonna grab that star. Wrapping up SSL with a 1907. And Viper back in the lead. Wing cab strat here. Gotta rest my voice a little bit, I suppose. But gonna have to bonk on the back wall. JMill Gaming does a triple jump. That will be Mario collecting the star. Viper into the volcano now. Let's see if he goes for lava boost. He likes triple jump lava boost as well. No clue why. I mean, it is the easiest, but not really. And it's the slowest by a good bit. And both of them have done 2 stars in Lethal Lava Land. You know, interesting to see Viper do the wing cap star and then go right into the volcano. Because usually people will do the wing cap and reds like a pair, the volcano as a pair, and the bullies as a pair. It just kind of depends which order they do those thirds, I suppose. JMill lunging lava boost. Possible time save, but not going to get it. he's gonna miss the second burn completely and fall back down. He's decided to just go for elevator tour. He also needs to watch out for the flame cycle. I don't know where it's gonna be. Alright, pretty nice to him. Nice side flip movement off the pole there. It looked pretty optimal here with the angles of the side flip and the efficiency of the pole grab. It looked very smooth for JMill's side. And Viper getting red coins, still saving time over JMill despite some, you know, slower strats and maybe less spicy movement at times. JMill, a bit of a sketchy volcano entry. He's gonna go for lava boost again. This is huge. First burn, second burn, and he gets up there around the scaffolding ledge. Not scaffolding, but kind of the overlook of the lava-ish waterfall.
Here we go.
And we got our boy JMill still trying to finish up some big bullies. Viper, I think he already did that. He has to do the big bully now. And this is his final star before going into Dire Docks. Viper, you know, in the past was normally an HMC early, kind of a diehard actually. Very, very much set in his ways on which route he was going to be doing. JMill as well took a long time to just decide he was going to be joining the bandwagon and doing HMC late like a normal person. Okay, if you don't do it, you're not normal. That is bad. Be normal. Don't be unique. Kidding. I think JMill has been experiencing some technical difficulties. House probably took a tornado, or maybe got covered in corn. Oh, there you go. Whoa! Okay, I think this is just actually a sync, and Viper's speed is playing on both screens here. Yeah. Okay. So we'll see if JMill can figure this one out. But it looks like it's unlike Viper's issue where he lost his OBS recording. JMill, if he's still playing and his internet comes back online, it'll just snap back to where he is currently. And then we can verify the local recording to make sure that, you know, he was just playing the game normally in the meantime. Alright, swimming in the water. You know, Mario, this might not be well known. Mario is not only a kind of a speedrunner kind of world record, he's also a holding your breath Guinness World Record speedrunner. He collected like 1,000 coins underwater and was able to survive for like half an hour. So Mario's kind of like in these, you know, extreme feats of human endurance, kind of. You know, rumor is Mario also does free solo rock climbing and climbed to the top of. I'm trying to think. The tall. I was just gonna say tall mountain, but that's not even that tall or hard to climb. I'm talking like a massive cliff. It looks like JMill's gone completely dark. No, he's kind of gone back to the time before electricity. Everyone just lived off of like candles. Oh, he's back. JMill has returned. Mario still holding his breath while doing free solo rock climbing, while juggling chainsaws and doing flips on a motorcycle. Very extreme. RC for Viper though, this is maybe one of the more extreme stages. You know, wasn't or isn't as bad as it used to be with this side flip double jump to grab that coin in the elevator shaft. It used to be a lot more difficult to make the lava boost cycle. Viper, nothing special with this movement here, but he's gonna be plenty early as long as he doesn't screw this up. No curse. Okay. So even with some, oh, but he's actually set up too early. You need to go a little bit farther up that little ramp. And he's getting normal early cycle, but this is not what he wanted. And he's taking a burn. A second one here. He's got the red coins. He's not going to be able to make this elevator cycle. So that's going to be another big opportunity for JMill here.
Here we go.
JMill getting that wall kick. Oh, he missed the red coin though. He really needed that one. Interesting movement there. He actually went for another rollout and then a full height single jump to really get that wall kick rather than doing a quick double jump.
Here we go.
Viper finally getting that throw. JMill also doing this early cycle movement. Might have been able to make the elevators, but not anymore. Probably breaking even with Vipers. Alright, Viper finally heading upstairs now. With a kind of low 27. Or you could say a 27-22 on the fade out. Wet dry world here is a 3.5 minute kind of stage. But when you factor in like the 30-second castle movement, it's about 3 minutes even. Viper double box kick. I'm going for the second one, but maybe wasn't able to get the right angle. Hunting down that Skeeter. This is definitely the safer option before grabbing the blue switch, because if the Skeeter runs away from you, you either have to give it up or kind of play it a bit risky with the blue coin timer. I think there were 2 coins doubled up on Viper's coin box RNG there. So Viper coming up to the 3rd level of Wet Dry World 100, going in the circle around the pillar with the amp. You can actually stay on the inside pretty easily, but it does take a little bit of practice there to get used to the maneuverability. But we're getting these side flips on the boxes. That's a huge test of if you want to learn like how to properly weight your jumps. Like that double jump is, got to be within a certain range. Can't be too light, can't be too heavy. But also a good practice for angle changing once you land. JMill missing that second side flip. Oh wait, you're just going for top of the town here. He entered medium water, so that's why he's not going for 100 coin. If you're trying to go for that box kick triple jump, picking up some leaves out of Saxdale's, and the triple jump wall kick. Viper usually not one to swag out on strats, but he's really coming to play in my dry board at the very least. Oh, he's missed the wall kick. This is huge. Timing is of the essence. Getting back above it though. Can he get around? Yes, he can. If nothing else, breaking the box with a kick and then instantly double jumping, it just looks cool. I'm playing tag with the amp there, somehow juking him. Thanks for side flips there. Viper also getting that triple jump. Triple jump actually not faster than the long jump to the big black island up there, the rock island. Oh, JMill's missed the rollout, can't get up there. This back up stuff, you have to do a big wall kick and the small wall kick. Big, small, And big. Okay. Oh, he's missed the the triple jump dive. He's got a bonk again. This is one of the most costly mistakes you can do in my Gyro World, and JMill is having a real bad time right now. Viper already entering THI. Pretty commanding lead for him now. Viper trying to go. Ooh. Viper tried to go for this side flip double jump and he missed the double jumper. Maybe it was a side flip actually. Almost took a spell on the big island, which can be pretty costly. GML also missing a wall kick on the elevator shaft, and now it's going back up. He's got to beat it. Okay. Oh no, he's messed it up again. You can see on his face he's really not having a good day right now. That's so tough. Especially because that elevator shaft is pretty simple other than just timing wall kicks and turning around once you get to the top. You're gonna have to do that whole star again. He's missed the walk again. It could also be a bit of issue with N64 to emulator transition because you do get lag in the elevator shaft, whereas emulator it'll be buttery smooth, which might cause you to walk earlier than you are actually able to. Yeah, I'm not sure how the frames are doing on your guys' end, how you're holding up, but I feel like this would probably be a good time to mention that we have some weekly highlight videos. Like, we have an editor like D Whatever or Jogi or someone else for other leagues. They actually go like through every race and make some highlights that give you some funny moments, but also like give you the course of events over the last week of play. So I would highly recommend those. And also we put all our raw VODs on YouTube as well. So if you're like, man, I really wanted to see something that happened, you know, you can always go find it like a couple days later. I just had I think it was another D1 70-star highlight video. From a couple days ago. Quite a bit of action going on in the meantime. JMill with that mountain clip. Viper bringing that log wall kick start as well. JMill just kind of like in that tilt mode where you just kind of walk it in, you know. Viper pretty easy. Crazy box star. I think Jim was trying to triple jump there for secrets. He's actually like saving this one for last. While Viper red coins. Does this roll out there? Alright, long jump. Ooh, that was sketchy. Barely able to keep himself on the mushrooms. They are indeed quite scary. Oh, ledge grinding here on. Okay, nice. That was actually a sick backup though. Kind of a bit of 120 esque movement there. Doing 2 wall kicks and landing right on the 7th red coin. That was actually fantastic work for Viper. Backups in that area are always difficult because of the lag. And of course, if you get a firstie, which is the first frame wall kick, breezeless Viper, okay. I don't know what he ate for breakfast this morning, or maybe he like ate some kind of Cliff Bar after Fire Sea. Alright, JMill, really interesting gameplay here. This was not a very helpful mountain clip that he got. He ended up in the water, had to jump out. Still, to his credit, got the log wall kick, but then not too smooth after that either. Really low for Viper. I don't know if he's gonna get that. He actually got the wall kick. I'm really surprised. Kind of everything going right for him now. You know, some people do like to me that gods are on Viper's side somehow, but kind of like Aki being a robot. At some point, there is enough evidence that maybe it's not a coincidence. Nice jump dive for Scale the Mountain. So right now we got Viper with a substantial lead. A lot of it because of JMill's 100 coin and Elevator starting with Gyro. Viper's at 50 stars. JMill just had 45. So Wet Gyro was an absolute killer, and THI was not much better. Meanwhile, Viper has been playing fairly good here. Always a nerve-wracking Mario cam. It looks so easy to fall off in it. JMill falling down again. Red coins here can be crucial. Nice movement here, JMill in the maze, missing the wall kick there. But other than that, was a pretty solid red coins. He's got to do some kind of backup. He's not going to be able to get that wall kick in. The Monty moles are throwing rocks at him. Not giving him any room to work with. It's so hard to see. Finally getting around. Maybe going a bit farther around than I would have expected. Alright. The boys are going to be right back. Imagine I'm talking about Mario. Just that SM64 was released in 1996 for Nintendo 64. Alright, and your boy's back. Hopefully you learned something useful about Mario, and now you can go impress all your friends with that new knowledge you definitely got. So Viper getting that amazing emergency exit star. Maybe he already got box jump. JMill doing Snowman's head, and that's kind of what I expect to happen to Viper there. It just is not a very forgiving place to try to walk. Okay, so Viper, it looks like he already got Rolling Rocks, so kind of doing these stars out of order. Or no, he got Swing Beast in the Cavern and or Emergency Exit. So this is gonna be Christmas Miracle. Jump dumping in the room. I don't know if that'll be high enough. Probably, I want to say. Oh yeah, probably needed a firstie there. Well done for Viper. Now we've got him 1 star away from heading up to Tippy. Still got JMill on a significantly less juicy run. Oh, he tried to do the blue bob strat, which is not necessarily the blue bob strat, but he seems to be the most consistent in runs at doing it. Where instead of jump jumping, you actually go for a super ham speed kick double jump, pull back for a kick, instantly hold forward again, make it over the corner of the ice cube, and do a quick jump dive. Pretty spicy strat, and probably one of the hardest ways to save like 0.2 in the game. And JMill down to HMC while Viper's pretty much already up in Tippy. Rainbow Ride first star is gonna set the pace here. He's going for lack 2 bounce side flip here. Getting that lack 2 right under him. Very consistent here. Viper's had a lot of just solid stages upstairs. Code gonna give JMill a freebie. 3 chunks for Viper staying in lag 2 cam. Interesting movement here. This is kind of like a hybrid where he went for the harder wall kick, but didn't go for the instant long jump out of kind of like the eagle's nest up there. He went for like a long jump into the eagle nest and then ran into the corner to get that angle. There's a box jump for JMill. Still doing some things pretty well. Viper also gonna hit up swinging in the breeze, saving my favorite star, red coins, for last. Doesn't need to do it with any swag, prestige, or pizzazz. Oh, JMill with a bad angle. He'll get out of there though. Not falling in the boulder pit. Always nice to see. They're getting that wall kick. Alright, this is not gonna. Okay. Pretty solid for Viper. Not really making any big mistakes outside of the beginning where he just took a while getting up to that second coin. So that's it. Viper and TikTok clock. At first 5 coins for Viper, not going for a safe drip, but definitely playing safe on the initial movement, taking a lot of extra time to do those kicks and the triple jump into a ledge grab, not going off of the little piston that kind of pumps back and forth and time moving. Continues at the skip ledge grab and TikTok clock 100 coin. Okay. Still going strong. See if Viper wants to go for any fancy movement here. This is kind of like where a lot of interesting movement options are. You can do some like insane like jump dive rollouts and stuff. Taking it easy, making sure he gets every coin. That's a big part of this game, is just making sure you get it done. Even though movement saves minutes, mistakes cost minutes as well, so kind of depends on how fast you're willing to go and how confident you are in that consistency at whatever speed you decide to play at. So good 100 coin. Hello, Mario fam. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Good hand for Viper.
Here we
Can we get some shame out in the chat for doing the time moving stars in a bad order? Where if you fail roll into the cage, you could usually get good hand as a backup, but you can't do that because you already got.
go.
So obviously this is something that he's aware of, but just has his own reasons for. Because like pin the pendulums does save like the least if you have to do it time stop, which is like the logic, but it is what it is.
Here we go.
Oh, JMill missing that A input. Tricky triangles, not quite getting into the triangles there. It's pretty hard to get that wall kick in the first place. That's one place where a lot of PB-based runs die, is on that triple jump wall kick.
go.
At least outside of the very top level where I think like people could do it in their sleep. Okay, losing a bit of his footing there. But getting into the triangles now. Nice side. Oh, he was going for that side flip. Got a nice roll off for the first switch in triangle, but man, Viper can't get moving bars either. So a little bit of shared spaghetti, like a big Italian family dinner, or like some kind of church. Well, JMill, I think he was going for swinging in the breeze with the pro strat just for fun. But once again, this time A by just a frame. Could have been more than a frame, but usually
Here we go.
not so different. Oh, he's just doing a different angle. Okay. I approve of that. Jim will actually making sure to grab closer to the corner so you get that instant jump dive. You have to do some fancy backups now, and there are quite a few available to you. Alright, getting out there eventually. It's a good try, but you know, oh, that was hot. Instantly side flipping into a wall there to ledge grab. I don't know if that was faster or not, but it looked spicy. Viper getting red coins. And I think he's already heading up to bits. Or no, that's not with code. Okay. Yeah, he's done with TikTok clock. Somehow he just avoids dying or making any big mistakes. He's on 50 pace. Very solid. And looking to finish out this run. Oh, JMill missed that long jump. Right, it's just a really great stage sometimes. Imagine Viper will play it safe in bits, go for stationary left side. Punch setup. He's just very methodical. Not super slow, but super steady. He definitely doesn't really do anything unusual or uncomfortable. It's always crazy how he can just make so few mistakes. So really good upstairs for Viper, looking to close out a 50. JMill still hanging out on TikTok, clocking 100 coin. I think JMill has a pretty hot 100 coin PB for TikTok clock. Viper is still going to pull off a really nice 50, 20 something. See if JMill wants to just finish a star or something. Oh, missing the star, going for a pretty nice wall kick jump dive into the star here. Backflips are kind of spicy too, though.
Here we go!
Our next race, though, is one of my
Hey, go!
personally most anticipated races in the entire season. Blue Bob, the clear favorite, best PB in the league. Really good runner, really great guy. Versus Saxdale. Really innovative runner. There's some great movement. Lots of new strats coming out. And pretty good in his own right. So we'll get right into that one in a sec. We're gonna go to intermission so the runners can or we can get the next race rolling and see you in a sec.